How to create an oversized poster in PowerPoint. From Home, click on New Blank Presentation. Then click on Design, Slide Size, Custom Size. There are only two numbers you need to worry about when you're creating an oversized poster, 24 and 36. If you use any numbers other than these, the posters will not be printable. You can change where you put 24 and 36, and this will change the orientation of your poster. Right now, it's oriented for portrait. Choose Ensure Fit. The template comes with two text boxes. I'm going to eliminate one, and I'm going to put my title in the other. It's put the title on 2 lines. I would prefer that it be on 1. I'm going to change the size to accommodate it on 1 line. I'm going to try changing it to 135, so I'm literally typing that in and pressing enter. Now I have it on 1 line. I'm going to make it narrower by moving it up and creating a thin text box. I can move the text box wherever I want when I see the crosshairs. I'm going to move it up and center it. I'd like it to have a little more definition, so I'm going to click on it and right click because I'm using a PC, and then choose Format Shape. I'm going to add fill to the text box, and it automatically fills it with a dark blue. That makes the black hard to read, so I'm going to choose another color. Using color to accent your poster can be a great way to draw attention. I'm going to also create a border around my text box. I'm going to choose black for the border, and then I'm going to change the width and increase it to make it stand out a little more. So there are many different design ideas and templates that can be used, and you can also click on Design Ideas if you want to automate the design process a little more. Right now I'm going to create another text box, and I'm going to do a subheading. So the subheading should not be as big as the title, so I'm going to put the subheading at 65 points for the font size. And I want to view it a little more closely, so I'm going to zoom in. We've been at 15%, and it's great to see the entire poster, but I want to zoom in to that text box specifically. Now I'm going to put in some other research. And you can see that the quotation that I have here is the same size as the subtitle, which really isn't appropriate. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and I'm going to change this to 45 points. And that makes it clear that it's basic text rather than part of the subtitle. You can see that I have a quotation, and I have an in-text citation next to my quotation, which is telling readers where I got this quotation from. Whether you're using a direct quote or a paraphrase, all items in a poster should be cited in 2 ways, with an in-text citation and also in the references at the end. Pictures also should be cited, so I'm going to add a picture to this poster. And because we're doing PowerPoint online, it still has glitches, and unfortunately you're going to see one of them now. It does not put the picture in the right text box, and I certainly hope they can change that. So right now I'm dragging it into the text box, and I'm going to add the in-text citation for the photograph. You can see it says image, the author's last name, and the date. And that's all you need for the photograph, so that people can then see a little more detail in the reference list. So we're going to drag it up. And now I'm going to turn it around and then put it flush against the photo. And I can make the photo a little bigger if I'd like. And bring this down. Now if I go back to zoom and I go back to 15% so I can get a view, that gives me an idea of what it looks like in the context of the whole poster. If you have any questions about how to work with PowerPoint in your poster, please don't hesitate to contact the library front desk or refer to our handout.